I'm on my way over to the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Kind of exhausted. The trip was it was quick, but I'm tired. I haven't slept much last day or two. Had a beautiful scene which I posted on Art New York City, Webmetrics Guru and the Analytics Guru of lunch up at the 36th floor of the Grand Hyatt Hotel where I'm staying. And now I'm going over to see the Frida Kahlo show. She's really not my kind of artist, personally. I've never been into that whole thing that they're into, but certainly it's a lot interesting. So I'm going to just showing you the scene here of San Francisco. I drew this scene, in fact. Now I know exactly where I am because I drew this building in a sketch that I put up last time I was here about maybe 4 months ago, less. So you'll get a lot, beautiful flowers, and should be nice tonight. I'm going to Symphonic Exchange to, this looks like Unibristol art thing too. Interesting. Anyway, more later. And if they let me take some pictures, I will, but chances are, you know, they won't. They never do. They want to charge you for everything, right? What would that not be but America? Anyway, later. Aha. So here is the Frida Kahlo, I don't know, whatever. You know, feminist woman, bisexual, hustler type, strong, powerful woman that I've never really particularly cared for as an artist, but seems to be big. And we'll see. Maybe I'll like her work more once I get to see some of it. There aren't that many that I've actually seen in person. Oh well. Here we go again. Actually, here is the photo. And then there was another one there of her kind of almost with a mustache. Oh well. I know some people do have mustaches. Anyway. It's, you know, what's the interesting thing about San Francisco is that it reminds me that today is Sunday, but it doesn't feel like it's any different than, I don't know, maybe it's more lively than New York would be. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. But it was, you can't really tell it's a Sunday though. It's the feeling what I'm trying to say. Interesting. Anyway, let's stop. I'm actually trying to figure out what this is. I think it's a sculpture, a glass sculpture. And honestly, it looks like it could be an entrance or something. I found out that the Frida Kahlo show was actually sold out I really don't have the time. I don't feel like waiting till 5, so I'm going to skip it this time. I guess there was a lot of demand for it, so I mean, I don't think I'm going to have time to go there and see it on this trip. But she's never really been my artist anyway. If it was a Cezanne show or something else, I would have gone out of my way to do it. But Frida, nice paintings, but not something I would go out of my way for. But that's just me, you know. Might be your thing, just not mine. But and I guess in her case, there's something personal that I dislike about her. But then I have to look at that and understand maybe there's something about strong women with mustaches that I don't like. You know, I don't know. Maybe I have a problem, and I need to look at it. But and then maybe things are multifaceted. Just really, it's unfair to look at things in one way where it's not. So maybe I'll just think about a wish. I think I'm going to make a wish now. I'm going to wish not for myself, but for 1 or 2 friends of mine that probably need it more than I do. So I'm going to see if I'll put any other footage here. And by the way, I don't really see what I'm focusing on here, so when I'm putting this camera in front of myself to talk about what I'm doing, I don't know if I'm really focusing getting my picture or I'm getting my neck, because I seem to be getting my neck a lot. Anyway, talk to you later. Where have I seen this before, though? You know, if you think about it, this looks just like the Seurat painting, Luncheon in the Grass. No, I don't know, what was it? The one that he made 6 paintings of, where the people are sitting out in the grass, it was probably look something like this. The only thing I'd say here is it's not natural looking. I mean, like if it was Central Park, you'd actually see that, you know, it looked more natural somehow. Here it looks like people have arranged themselves. And I'd almost say that there's a certain pattern and art to it that is that way. And maybe this is a good area to do a little sketching, since that's about the only art I'm going to get done. And by the way, I haven't been painting as much because I haven't really been doing that much this summer. I've kind of taken off from really doing serious painting right now to just try to reassess what my commitment is to it and where I want to go with it next. So I haven't really, I felt that it was becoming another job, and I already have like 5 or 6 of those type of things in my life now. So I just feel like I want to figure out what the equilibrium is, what the point of it all is. Why am I doing this? What, you know, it's certainly monetary, you know, but it's an effort to do it. So I have to figure that all out. And hopefully I'll come to some sort of resolution in the next 2-3 months that tells me what I need to do next, what direction, why I need to continue. But I do feel that when I'm not painting, there's an emptiness, a feeling of void. And I've often wondered whether we should have a blog network or a social network for artists to talk about drying up or just not being able to continue or not knowing how to continue, or the issues. I mean, I think we've often found that in social networks, I think of myself as a web analyst now, which I am as I'm the artist, that often people can't really always do something just on their own. They need a support system. They need other people around them. And if you look at artists throughout history, for example, you'll see that almost never appear alone. There's always other people they knew. In fact, the group itself becomes important, and then the individuals in it. I mean, you can't even think of Picasso and not Matisse and not Braque and not Derain and not, you know, the people in Paris at the turn of the century. They all sort of made it Modigliani. They all kind of made it together. They all knew each other. They all were in a circle. It's almost impossible, I think, to conceive of art without some sort of social underpinnings to it. So what I propose is that our new blog network, was it Speedway? Blog Through It, is gonna, part of what I'd like to do is create a support network for artists, but not like the obvious ones, but I mean something a little different. Something where people really do share how things are drying up or not drying up or problems in a way that gives each other support. But that's just one idea that I've had that I think is important. And I'm sure if people will say that this is out there already, that 5 or 10 people have done it, but I don't think anyone has done it. They've done commercial enterprises, try to monetize stuff, and you know, that's not to say we wouldn't try to do that. But I don't think anyone's actually done a real support network for art that really supports artists. And goal isn't just to generate leads or something else like that. So anyway, I'm going to do a little sketching now, and then maybe I won't take any more pictures that will be tagged to Art New York City for the moment. Bye.